Hello everyone, Sovereign and Supreme here. I'm sorry that I'm making a video so late today. I fell asleep because I was going to make a video around 9, but since I fell asleep, here I am right now. So anyways, if you have ever felt like you tried to manifest something, but you couldn't no matter how much you tried, I just want to let you know that it's not your fault. If your life is not going in a direction you would like it to, it's not your fault. If you seem to not be able to make peace with everything that has happened in your life, that's also not your fault. If your mind seemingly can't focus on, if your mind can't focus on anything other than lack and scarcity, that's also not your fault. None of it is your fault. We're beyond the blame game here. But the truth is, the lack of evidence doesn't mean evidence of lack. And when I came across this concept, it was mind-boggling for me, but it is the truth because this universe is abundant. It may seem counterintuitive at first, but when you slow down to smell the roses, you get a taste of the infinite abundance. I know that's kind of contradictory. Taste, smell. But anyways, you see that the universe has an infinite divine well of abundance. And the truth is, I have a tendency of saying the truth is, and I intend to break that. Abundance comes within. I'm going to say it again so it sinks in. For any and all listeners, for all winners, for all learners, for all gifted persons, for all poets, for all writers, for all creative persons, and anyone who seeks to express their divine purpose in life. Abundance comes within. Doesn't matter how much you have in material possessions. What matters is how you feel inside. If there has ever been a time when you said, I feel like $1,000,000, I feel rich, I feel on top of the world, then that is the emotion you should cling to see the positive changes that you intend to manifest in your life. And honestly, I have this struggle myself. And I used to think that I had to be rock solid before I could start making videos, or that I would have to remove all insecurities, but that's not how life works. As a matter of fact, when I woke up, you want to know what time it was? It was 12:34. It was angel number 12:34. That is the time I saw when I looked at my clock. And that just told me that even if you don't see results right away, even if you see a lack of evidence, does not mean evidence of lack. And that reinforced that principle I had learned semi-long ago. It was about 3 or 4 months ago. But anyways, it's okay if you don't see the success that you want, because it's rarely overnight. But if you keep persisting and if you keep aligning with your soul's purpose, you will see a payoff in just about every area. In fact, I would like to challenge that notion by saying that you will see a payoff in every area. And sometimes when synchronicities keep happening to you, but you see no manifestation, that is a sign that you need to keep your eye on the prize and keep doing what you've been doing. As a matter of fact, expound upon what has already been working and remember to step outside of your comfort zone. And by stepping outside of your comfort zone, I do mean take calculated risk. You know, even myself, I've been overly cautious. I've been worried about whether or not I'm having the right impact on people. You know, I keep asking myself, do I have the right audience? Am I kidding myself? Am I pretending like I have something that I don't? Am I creating something that has a lasting legacy? You know, I can be filled with such self-doubt and worry. And at first I try to hide that in my videos, but I'm not going to hide it. It's something that my false self worries about because my true self understands that there are no limits, there are no bounds, there are no restrictions in this universe. Only the frailty of the human mind, only the frailty of the ego, only the frailty of human nature. And the thing is, it's okay to feel anxiety. It's okay to feel fear. It's okay to feel whatever emotion goes with it. But the thing is, at some point in time, you have to step out on faith and do what you've always been meant to do. You know, whatever there may be. In my case, that's inspiring other people. And perhaps that's to take radical action. Because I have this gnawing feeling inside that I have to align with my soul's purpose. And I would like to encourage everyone else to do the same. You know, lead by example. And if there's ever a time where you feel worthless or like you're not good for anything, I would like to let you know that you definitely are worthy. You are worthy and you are more than capable of manifesting the life that you deserve. Anything that you desire in your heart, anything that you can picture in your mind is already here. You do not have to have a naked eye confirmation for something to be true. You do not have to see evidence of something in great abundance for it to be there evidently and abundant. All you have to do is have a sliver of belief, of faith, of hope to get things done. You just have to have a little legway that will lead you to your home run. You just have to keep going and remain positive, staying positive, and adopting a resilient, optimistic mentality no matter what is what you need to succeed. And success is not just monetary. Success exists in the four corners of life. Success exists in every area. But if you're somewhat like me, perhaps you have this desire to share your talents with the world, and it just won't leave you alone. Right now it's 11:11, so I am taking my own advice because you know you can become a self-fulfilling prophecy after a while. But I had some financial concerns, you know, like how am I going to make a living out of light working? How am I going to make a living out of raising the planet's vibration? And I'll be the first to say that sometimes your own worrying is attuned to medium to lower vibrational worries. Sometimes if you just do things to raise your vibration, everything will align for you and you will have no worries. And that is actually a very practical step to take. In my experience, I have manifested an abundance of tools to help myself grow. And they won't stop. They come in the form of emails. But I take advantage of it as much as I can because I know that I'm blessed, and I want you to see that you are blessed. There are so many times where I felt like, you know, my purpose was in vain, but I see that it's everything but. I see that that is the illusion, and I refuse to believe it. And in every way I can, I would like to inspire you to be the best, most optimal version of yourself. No pressure. We are all in this together. Collectively, yet individually, we are here to ascend to our higher purpose while in physical form. You are light. You are energy in motion. You are divinity. You're powerful. You are worth living. And I know that times are very stressful right now, but it is in times like these where you can really build character. If you can get to the point where you can thrive in times of challenge, you're unstoppable, you're unshakable, and you are unbreakable. You're on top of the world. And I'm figuring out that the content you consume greatly impacts how you operate in this world. So ask yourself this: how do I want to carry out my life's mission? Who and what do I want to surround myself with? How do I want to respond to life events? And most importantly, what am what am I going to devote my time to and with? So these are very important questions to ask because this determines whether or not you get in alignment with what you most desire. And another reason why the lack of evidence isn't the evidence of lack, because when you think about it, there are a lot of things manifesting, both known and unknown. You don't have to always see this, you don't have to always feel this or perceive it with your five senses, but sometimes it's just simply there. You don't always feel the air, but it's there. You just know it's all around you in great abundance. But when you feel the wind, it's a confirmation that things are flowing to you, so to speak. I wanted to say blowing to you, but things are flowing to you, so to speak. And we just have to tap into the frequency of abundance. But that is where we come from. And sometimes you have to challenge the words that come out of your mouth. If they are negative, and if you are saying more negative things than positive things, then flip that narrative, flip it to your utmost advantage, because your words become a self-fulfilling prophecy, and they can hold you back. If there are any limits in your life, they are self-imposed. And you are more than capable of dissolving these blockages. And you deserve it. You deserve a life in which you have everything you need to carry out your heart desires and your passions and your goals. You are meant to tap into that frequency of divine expression. You are meant to be happy. You are meant to experience richness, happiness, success, abundance, and prosperity. That is what you are. That is who you are meant to be. Nothing less. And I know I might sound a little grandiose at times, but this applies to all of us. There really are no limitations in this universe when you change that framework to that of which your true self resonates with. You know, you are not the valley times. You are simply the mountain. You are simply adopting a valley perspective. But first and foremost, you are higher than the sky. You are higher than the sky. You are higher than the sky. And nothing or no one is ever going to change that. Abundance comes within even when you're going without. The lack of evidence does not equal the evidence of lack. And if you are seeing any repeated frequent angel sequences or angel numbers, please let me know. Because once you start seeing that, your life is bound to improve forevermore. It is like a faucet that never turns off. You will continue to see them. And if you decode the messages properly and bring them to fruition, bring their messages to fruition, you will definitely see positive progress in your life. But at the end of the day, you honestly cannot worry about what people are saying about you, what people are thinking about you, and how people perceive you. The question is, how do you look at yourself? And more importantly, what can you do to make sure that this is a healthy, constructive image of who you are? Because we tend to be our own worst critics. But criticizing yourself in a negative, destructive manner only fuels and breeds more of the same. So you have to do the opposite, because doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. And I like to say that I love you all. I love you all. And I am doing this out of love. I genuinely want to see other people succeed. Inspiring other people fulfills me. And I know that no matter what comes my way, that I'm going to succeed. I'm going to make it to the top. And the universe is going to provide for me. I am blessed beyond measure. I'm abundant. I'm prosperous. I'm rich. I'm happy. I'm abundant. And so are you. Regardless if you're in the mountain times or the valley times, these are the things you have to tell yourself. Because it all comes down to what you are in the inside. And a lot of times we frequently adapt a mindset of lack and scarcity. Envision the life that you want. Speak life over your future. Do things that your future self is going to be proud of. Step outside of your comfort zone every day in every way. No matter how big or no matter how small, just do it. Go with it. And have no fears. Think about all the risk you take every day just by being a regular modern day citizen. Regardless of what you do, you're going to take risks. So why not take a risk that invests in your life, in your legacy, in your future? It doesn't have to be anything that is astronomical. It could actually be for simplicity's sake. As a matter of fact, simplicity and balance bring prosperity. You don't always have to be extravagant. You don't always have to live beyond your means. You just have to know inside that you are abundant. And this is evident. Sometimes we miss the signs that are right around us, that are right in front of us. But if you came to this video today feeling like a complete, total failure, I'd like to let you know that you are not alone. You are not alone in your journey, and there are millions of people just like you across the world who are going through very similar things. And that is why I know that we need to collaborate and come together as a people. Because it's our similarities that lead to common ground, that lead to a happy medium, that lead to our collective prosperity. And once again, it is okay to feel like you don't have all the answers. Regardless if you believe in God or not, asking for help is going to benefit you immensely. And I don't blame you if you have doubts, or if you're skeptical, or if you feel like you're spiraled in negativity. The human brain is wired to be negative, and evidently negativity weighs heavily on the brain. But despite this, we are meant to feel light. We are meant to be radiant, to vibrate at a higher frequency. That is what we all want. We all want to experience love, abundance, happiness, richness, prosperity. And you deserve it. You deserve to have everything you could have ever wanted. Because there is nothing in this universe that is too much, that is too great, that is out of your league, that is too out of your league. Because there's nothing that is too great for you. If you feel that way, then you're just forgetting the fact that you are not your shell. You're forgetting the fact that you are a divine, omnipotent, spiritual being. There is nothing in your way. I'm not going to even say you, as a matter of fact. It is your false self that is telling you, that is lying to you, that is sabotaging you from embarking on your journey and embodying your greatest version. And it's okay to get angry about this. Hell, I'm angry about it. But I'm also grateful for all of the progress that I've been making. And that is something we must all focus on. What's working in our life. Focus on the positive and run with it. Run with it to the 1000th degree. And own the direction of your life. Some things are out of your power, but it is important to effectively manage what you can control. And regardless of how you think, for that matter. Obviously, if you think negatively, you'll attract negative experiences. But on the flip side, if you think positively, you'll attract positive experiences. Everything you could have ever wanted or needed is already around you in great abundance. I would like to repeat that if you are dumbfounded at this very moment. Everything you could have ever wanted or needed is in great abundance. You just have to piece it together. And one way you do this is by keeping the faith and having patience. Also, vision. Vision will take you a long way. But anything that propels you to keep going, to keep thriving, to keep moving forward is something that you need in your corner. Whenever you feel yourself surrounded with negativity, whenever you feel yourself surrounded with negative energies, whenever you feel yourself surrounded by negative events, challenge it. Challenge it head on and counter it with equally positive scenarios. Close your eyes and envision the life that you want, because it's yours. It's not a rich person thing. You know, realize that you are rich people and that richness comes within. You are wealthy. You are abundant. And believe it or not, despite how much money you may or may not have in your balance, you are a millionaire. And you are wealthy and abundant in more ways than one, materially and spiritually. The truth is, we all have what it takes to live our most abundant, fulfilled life. It's just a matter of solving the jigsaw puzzle. And there's no one like you. There's no one who can outdo you. If you think that you're playing another person's game, you're playing another man's game. There is no one as unique, talented, and special as you. And I believe that you must celebrate this fact. You must celebrate the reality of this. There is nothing or no one like you. And you must embrace this because that is what makes you so special. You must just be yourself. Enjoy life. Live it to the fullest. Find balance between opposite poles of seriousness and fun. Find balance between the light and the dark. Find balance between the happy and the sad. Find balance between the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I guarantee you, you will thrive. When challenges come your way, you are not meant to crumble. You are not meant to collapse. And you are certainly not meant to give up the faith. You are meant to build character, drive, and purpose. In all actuality, thriving on challenge is arguably one of the best things you can do. So once again, I like to tell you that you are worthy, you are complete, you are whole, and you are everything you could have ever wanted. And even if you don't love yourself or you have a hard time doing it, I love you. You are love. You are light. You are joy. You are peace. You are bliss. You are enlightenment. You are all things high vibrational. Just keep the faith, retain an optimistic attitude, and remember that positive thinking can lead to positive emotions. The higher your vibration, the more miracles you will attract into your life. Let go of all insecurities, all doubts, all worries, and you will be a weightless bird. You will fly higher than the sky, and you will set the bar above and beyond all that is ordinary. You are extraordinary. You are special. You are divine. You are unique. You are infinite. You are limitless. And you are abundance, prosperity, and wealth. The lack of evidence does not mean the evidence of lack. All this means is that you have yet to see what you have been cultivating, what is coming to fruition. But everything that you could have ever wanted, it is in the works. It is happening behind the scenes. Everything is playing out in your favor. And every challenge is an opportunity to grow, develop, learn, and mature. So, abundance comes within. It comes from within. You come from a place of abundance. Lack and scarcity is taught. It is indoctrinated. It is conditioned into you. But your pure, unadulterated self is and always will be abundant. You were, you are, and will always be abundant. The law of attraction works for everyone. You are always manifesting, and even if you don't see your manifestations come to fruition, just know that they are already here, and you just have to dig it out of the mud and turn rags to riches. So I hope this video found you well. I hope this video enhanced the quality of your life. And above all, I hope this video sent you some good energy. I am wishing you the best, and I am encouraging you to continue pursuing whatever you want to accomplish in life. Because you can do anything. You put your mind, body, and soul to, your heart and spirit in alignment with and by. Your talent, your skill, your capacity is unlike any other. Just tap into your passions and forge the way. Because you are abundant, you are prosperous, you are wealthy, and frankly, you are very much rich and happy. Just tap into the frequency of abundance and remember that nothing or no one can stop you. It is only the illusion of the false self that makes you think that there are limitations, that there are restrictions, there are bounds. There is no such thing. And we must find ways to transcend the limitations of the lower ego mind so that we can ascend to the higher self and make amends with all attributes of ourselves that we have closed off. You are not broken. You are not wounded. You are not a victim. You are mending everything. In all actuality, you are divine, you are whole, you are complete, and you are worthy. You are complete, worthy, whole, and divine. And arguably, you're selling yourself short. So please, do yourself a favor and realize that you're worth it. But also, I would like to encourage you to share your talents with the world. No matter how silly or serious it may or may not be, share who you are with the world. Be authentic and embody that Christ light. Embody who you are. Embody that divine expression. So I hope this video encouraged you, and I hope this video helped you see yourself in a different light. The lack of evidence does not equal evidence of lack. It never does. You are abundant. You are infinite, and you are divine. And always remember that even when no one else believes in you, you must believe in you. You must see that not even the sky can limit you. You must see that you are everything you could have ever dreamed of and then some. So take care, everyone. I love you all. I am wishing you the best. I am encouraging you to stay healthy and stay safe. And remember that you are abundant, and evidently everything is manifesting for you. Everything is aligning for your greatest good. Just hold on, keep the faith, and focus on what is working in great abundance.